kata that we're working on is Pinan, Nidan. In particular, the section where the hands come together like this, you're pulling them in, I step out like that. So if we have this section from the hammer fist, step and punch, bring it back, come to here. So the application for the section of the kata that we're working on, it's a defense against a shoot. So if my partner comes in and shoots, boom, I hammer fist, come in with a palm strike right to the jaw, turning the head sideways. I secure the sleeve tip choke and then finish my sprawl. Another variation of this is that my partner can come in for the shoot. Boom, let's say I can't get the choke. I pull him into so his legs are flat up behind him. Okay? So then what I do is I get the full Nelson, I come over, turn him over right into a north-south hold down, or Shihogitame. First basic for this application is hammer fist. So set up your pads like this, come through. And work it back and forth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Second basic for this application is a palm strike, except it's coming down at an angle like this. So it's 10, just like that. Okay, so the next basic that we're going to work on is called shooting. And so what this is that you come out with a level change first. Let's start over. The next basic we're going to work on is something called shooting and sprawling. And the shoot is the attack. The sprawl is the defense. It starts with level change, come in, and go for the legs. The sprawl, when my partner does this to me, he's going to come in, boom, as I take him down like this. And all I'm doing is sitting right on the head, keeping my legs out of reach. So the next basic here is called a sleeve tip choke. And basically it comes in, come in, turn the head sideways. I'm going to grab my sleeve here, grab my sleeve up here, and come to the tap. And so that's the sleeve tip choke. So one more time, sleeve tip choke, comes in through here, grabs the sleeve, comes in. I'm closing off on the carotid artery like this, gripping the other sleeve to the tap. So the next basic that we're going to work on is called the half Nelson. And this is used to turn somebody over. What I'm going to do is come under the armpit here, put my hand on the back of the head, and I grab on over here, get this arm out of the way if I have to, and then I pull him over, and then come down into this position. The next basic is a hold down. So this technique, turn the partner's head to the side, you come underneath like shoulder straps, and I'm going to take my stomach and put it right down on the head and keep it nice and tight, and basically I'm going to hold him down by holding down his head with my stomach here and holding the arms in here like shoulder straps. So he can struggle a little bit, and if I'm holding his head down, I'm controlling the body, and that's the point of this technique. One way that you can test your shooting and sprawling is you can spar with it a little bit. This is the dynamic shooting and sprawling. So we're in a circle, and when he feels like he wants to come in, he's going for it. Another way that you can spar with this is that you can get somebody in the hold down and see if they can escape. Good. One of the strike points is triple warmer 17. It's right here behind the jaw. We're going to come in here, and you notice how it pushes his head to the side. And that's what we're actually striking with this palm strike, to get the head turned to the side so I can grab the sleeve tip choke on either side. I'm striking that triple warmer 17. So, two things here. If you notice when we were doing our sparring, once a person gets out of a hold down, it's really good to know some other techniques, because eventually that person, if they try hard enough, they're going to be able to slip it. And if you know some more hold downs, you can go from one hold down to the next. So that's what this drill is for. So I start with one hold down, I move to the next, The key to this application is efficiency of motion, is being able to make your partner do all the work. Especially when you get them on the ground, you put their weight on them, and that's how you control them. And in that way, they have to do most of the fighting, and you can just wear them out. And so that's the point of actually taking somebody to the ground. It's not necessarily a technique that's supposed to finish something violently. It's more of a technique that you just want to hold this person down and not really hurt them that much. Okay, so if you ever find yourself in that kind of situation, that's when these techniques can be useful.